Zoran Mamdani, the newly elected mayor of New York City, has described himself as an eco-socialist, very concerned about climate issues, and has a plan to retrofit buildings in New York City to make them more compliant with fighting climate change. Zoran has been known in his campaign mainly for reducing the cost of living for middle class and working New Yorkers. He promised to reduce the cost of housing, public transportation, and make New York more livable. But he said that climate change and quality of life issues are not two separate concerns. They must work together. And he said that the effect and the issues of climate change really affect everyday lives for New Yorkers. The Sunrise Movement, the U.S. youth organization, for the first time endorsed him, first time they've ever endorsed a mayor in any election. Sunrise Movement worked New York City, many boroughs, and knocked on 20,000 doors to support him. Mamdani says it's a clear sign that Americans are ready for climate justice, aligned policy that pushes towards the end of fossil fuel extraction. Mamdani wants to phase out fossil fuel for all buildings in New York City, which are the biggest source of fossil fuel emissions in the city, an estimated 75%. There's a local law that was passed in 2019 requiring buildings in New York over 25,000 square feet to slash emissions by 40% by the end of the decade and reach zero emissions by 2050. Mamdani supports this. To do so, nearly 50,000 buildings in New York City must change from oil and gas heating to electric heat pumps. Mamdani essentially wants to increase public transportation, make buses a fare for free. He wants to green public schools, refitting 500 schools, make the schoolyards greener instead of pavement and concrete.